I'm gonna keep it at that. I'm gonna keep it at that. Patiently waiting the day of my death. I'm always at this. I spit so disgusting, I spit so grotesque. Better pay attention, better keep the common sense. Like an ape in a cage banging on my chest. Taking these cowards and haters as slaves. You don't wanna know what's next. Motherfucker, I'm so outrageous, I'm the insane, it's so complacent. There's no debate in the conversations made in the basics of the formation. Foundation of the main matrix to debate the hatred. Motherfucker, no debating, keep electric so contagious. Motherfucker, so contaminated. Viral virus, motherfucker, get it by the Super Simon. Motherfucker, like the fire hydrant. Never matter how I keep the hymen. Motherfucker, like I keep the highest. Motherfucker, like I keep the siphon. Motherfucker, like I keep the siphon. Motherfucker, like I keep it rhyming. Motherfucker, and I keep it timing. I like to the beast, I'm so obsessed with every single protest. Every spitting grotesque, lyrically what I confess, hope is the best. More or less, I'm spitting whatever bit makes sense. Deep inside the lyrical trench, made of death. I repeat, this is not a test. Banging on my chest like a river off the bench. Whatever's left, how I use the rest to confess. What the fuck is inside my head? I don't regret this, so whatever's next. What the fuck did I profess? Making progress is so intense. Whatever's left until my death. You know what I'm saying, you know what I say. Not about to suppress my success unless you give up the what makes you blessed. Little more to a little less. Better reassess your raps that you made, cause I'm coming for the neck. Ripping your jugular out instead and begin to eat flesh. You don't wanna know what's next, you don't wanna know what's next. Better take the time to wrap your head around a better way. Better take the time to wrap your head around a better way. Don't know what's next, don't know what's next, don't know what's left. Who the fuck is two shits? What the fuck I have to say or what I ever said? Keep it by the place, shit a day in my death. What I say is what I said to the day with the rest. Coughing up a lung straight out of my chest. If it don't make sense, pay attention instead. Common sense or whatever's been said. Running around like a chicken without a head. Whatever's next in line is more pressing. Whatever I confess is what I confess. Can you comprehend exactly what I confess out of my chest? I'm taking in a breath, filled up my lungs with air, and I scream about the tenth with a little bit of more, with a little bit of less. Living in God's world every day, yes I think I'm blessed. My detriment and pedigrees are lifted all the way up to the hands. Fourth the voice been spread. I'm lyrically about to shred apart these beats until there's nothing left. These words are part of my intellect. What did you expect? Powerhouse until my death. Nothing more, yes, yes, nothing less. So much energy, I'm about to unrest. Rhyme so lawless like the Wild West. Spit so gross, I spit so grotesque. If you protest, don't get depressed. Never second rate, I'm always at best. I'm closely enmeshed in a case and a chest. Fucking the beat, the bars, I'm a less. Every single breath that I breathe out, I confess this ain't a contest. This rap game has me so obsessed. Most of these drugs are what I ingest. I don't give a fuck if you even impressed. Not about to brag or boast with these thoughts or what I infect. Fill up the brain, these thoughts I infest. Repeat, this is not a test. I repeat, this is not a test. I repeat, this is not a test. Apocalypse, apocalypse, welcome to the cesspit. Welcome to the hellhole. Apocalypse, apocalypse. Umbrella Corporation. Zombies in the making, it's not even worth the stress. Listen to what the fuck I express. Something inside me, I'm so possessed. What I contest, cause I'm so repressed. Testimonies that I profess. Not a single opponent would be oppressed. What I suppress, so what the fuck I do, what the fuck I suggest. There's nothing to debate, there's nothing to second guess. Hence the rest of the crest to the fence. And a sentence left to the tenth inside the demented guess. It's so clean like I disinfect. Making this money, I should probably invest. That's almost it, everything that I've addressed. I smoke so much that one day I will die from cardiac arrest. Until then I'm alive, I'm glad I'm not dead. I'm gonna keep it. Don't bother living life just for the torment. If you believe in God, then you probably should repent. Honesty percent before it about to ascend. Many hours left here unspent. So much to prevent, better have a good intent. Sentiments of what you resent, I never left to contend. I'm that fucking misfit, did a reject that most neglect. If you got this far, then I have to say I'll be making whatever's. I'll be making steady progress, it's so intense. Beneath whatever's underneath, I will descend. United States I represent, ain't the fucking president. I'm so obnoxious, I ain't even sorry if I offend. Open it behind like a closed door to whatever's left. If you open it, keep it closed. Then open it into his mind that I disintellect. That I dream up to that shit that's like getting split whenever I'm in a comatose. Getting close to the death to decay, my teeth are rotten. Rapathon of nonsense, rapathon of nonsense. Like the marathon, motherfucker, get it by the gibber and mumbling, babbling, gibberish, motherfucker. I spit this shit with a recklessness, I'm never waiting, I'm never hesitant. Famine and disease and a pestilence, emphasis to the precedence, evident with the excellence. Bars I spit it up with the endlessness, but the prevalent of the relevance, but the venomous whenever I'm weaponless. See, I understand these messages, not a single plot, I'm so direct. I don't give a shit about the irrelevant comprehension of your intelligence. Tofu, fecal matter, flinging excrement, pedigree so uncompared with detriment, past any other deficit. Sediment filled up the sentences. I'm a vocal specialist, it's my vocal testaments. I got a temperament of another kind of specimen. I made more music than when I've been credited. Everything I say is genuine. Before you settle in, take the medicine. Got the recipe with the regiment. Take the remedy of adrenaline. Stuck inside my element. I'm so insane, I'm so deranged. But anyway, this is what I say. I'm super dumb, I'm about to fade away to faded. That's exactly how I faded. Every word that has become jaded. Better not be waiting for Satan. Y'all running around like patients. Welcome to the asylum. The entire place will feel the hatred. I'm not even lying. These bars have become fluid, no point in drying. I'm spitting so complacent when I spray these emotions left adjacent. How the fuck they break away the paint to the vivid picture that I paint. To illustrate, to depict the ways are great. It's uncompared, I'm not the same. You can clearly hear the statements made over the microphone without a shame or disgrace. Not about to brag or boast, but what I say say is fuck the riches and fuck the fame. I'm so possessed by the ghost, motherfucker, I'm the greatest of the great. Ghost needed another strong host. Look for what out the mouth, so consistent and never change. I'm spitting dope, it's the most, just like the fiends on the street, always looking for the next way to get paid before they become broke. Words I conversate at the entertainment, as for as I explain the stranger than the strangers. Make this with a telephone, every word's been placed perfectly in the correlated placement, so audacious. I'm in the zone, stuck like a stain on compared, there's no replacement. Hit the ground running, standing over pavement. Better call me the beast, I accept no apologies, that's exactly how I speak. Every breath that I breathe, I ain't living life in greed. I'm so sarcastic, it's so serene, so beans with the coke for the fiends. Expose it, the sun rays like pedigrees at a tendency to separately the specialty weapons and apprentice to mentally inseminate the bars to the tracks for the pregnancy. The message be getting heavily. I'm another kind of specimen, I'm hanging out with entities destiny to chemically never ending endlessly. The pleasantries, especially the weaponry of treachery. Pleasantries, especially the weaponry of treachery. Listen to this monotone melody, centrally to empathy, standing up the legacy. Siamese, open sesame, blacker than ebony, incredulously not a single enemy. Got a remedy with a recipe, deceptive to the bigamy, epidemic and a bigotry, so viciously twisted. Viral, sickening, my abilities not a mystery. Endlessly, so wickedly, opponents got no victory, decimating instantly. Tyrant civility, fakes better run away, better listen to the symphony. Dialogues of the trilogy, antilogies, deliberately eloquent, so efficiently. Veterans to the industry will fucking have epiphanies, epitomes of morbidity, tension, potent doses, concentrated levels of toxicity will overpass the explicitly. Getting higher officially with them words admitted. I'm getting higher with them words individually, so officially let the wind blow free like life ain't cheap. I'm about to get geeked, I'm a monster difference. You seem to complete it so supreme. How the fuck I speak, how the fuck I speak? Let a motherfucker dream, got a pedigree like a fiend, I'm a goddamn beast. I'm about to release what I've been for, that I intervene to the intervenous, how I intervene, stuck on repeat, you can hear the technique. Spitting snares in between, spitting like a machine. How the fuck I increase? I spit so extreme, I spit so obscene. Set of free speech like life ain't cheap. The better be, let the passer bars disintegrate to the masterpieces, become a deep set, whatever's trending, whatever's deep seated in all relations of extension. The epitome of epiphany to welcome you to the industry. Better listen to the message and listen to every single sentence. This is where I'm made to become a lesson of transgression. I'm so aggressive. This rap game is full of cutthroats and mystery. Got a vocal agility with a lyrical ability. Got a vocal agility with a lyrical ability. Literally to spit it with the bitterly. Never takes to defeat. I'm stuck on alone. I'm so fucking sinister. With no opponent to oppose. This ain't no competition. Motherfucker, this ain't a contest. These drugs I begin to administer into my veins till my blood is diluted with more chemicals than blood cells counted. I'm about to loosen it. Got a couple screws loosen. Gonna need a wrench to tighten the bolts on the sides of my neck, just like Frankenstein. What did you expect? For the ruthless, not a single witness will ever witness this. Ritualistic, inquisitive, no indifferent. Gotta stay vigilant, wide awake. I'm wide awoke. My rise arose, far more supreme than any other. Simplest sound, killing shit. No global hope, no global hope. Not a single limit. I'm quickly. Not a single limit. I'm quickly spitting limitless. How I pivot with a hit and miss to the twisted syllabus with a syllabic synthesis. Follow the diligence. The idiots are spitting up the insolence to the insipid, decrepit, decrepit, depicted wickedness from your insolence. Decrepit, depicted wickedness from your insolence. From the insipidest pictures painted, cleared with all the vividness. I'm about to synchronize the synchronicity of the frivolous. I always spit it with explicitness. I'm from America, yes, I'm indigenous. I magnify magnificence of equivalent, never been insipidous. I spit it with meticulous. Do you understand this precipitance? These bars I spit are not ambiguous. It's so considerate how it's deliberate, how I finish this. I'm sick of the sickest with it. With left to whip it, the crickets will stiffen. The triggers go licking, the pickings of hypocritic. Stifle the shriveling up the chickens. Just like a fiend, these drugs are what I scrounge. I sniff it up all into my snout as I breathe it in and out. You better keep a smile on your face and not a frown that's not allowed. King shit, motherfucker, we wear a crown. These are the words that we vow, hidden behind the shroud. Like a tiger we pounce, eat it up by the town. I'm banging out like a lockdown, like a shutdown, turn down. Banging out like a lockdown, like a shutdown, turn downtown to a ghost town. Coming in, yes, he coming out. Coming from above, coming from below, coming for the crown. Tip open through the, tipping toe through the window without making a sound. Right on top and below and beneath and whatever's underneath the ground. Whatever the height is, the dirt is about to split and left to make a mound to keeping the crust alive from getting crisp. Just to break it down, milking the shit out just like a fucking cow. I'm constantly spitting up the foul, many beasts that I browse. It's all about the never without. These words are what I shout. I'm not about to denounce what I'm about to chew and chow. The bars will plow you down and mow down anyone left in a crowd. Getting higher, I'm getting higher than any of these clouds. It's like a beast that I fucking growl like a fucking goddamn hellhound. Testify to recognize to exactly what the fuck I described. To multiply by 5, it's about to be concise. It's so steadily constant, so precise. Better not divide your mind between the choices of what I describe. Making music for the riots with no surprises. Making music for the riots with no surprises and no disguises. All the way inside what I imply is what I'm about to decide. You better not survive, yeah, you better survive the comprehension of these rhymes. Your mind is mine, what I provide is the constants to the life's device alive. I organize and underline, this ain't the paradise. One collision course to collide, so don't be surprised when this the ground supply so sublime like a set of pedigrees that I matrix. Yes, these drugs are creeping up my spine. These words will derive alike and multiply, yet will never decline. It's exactly what the fuck I set aside until Jesus arrives. I could never think of committing suicide, keeping haters vocally paralyzed until I think I'm fully satisfied. All across the globe I globalize until the entire world has been made to the world wide. It's been made in with what I emphasize. I combine to habitualize. These words are what I signify, what I specify is what I specialize. These haters that I pacify, I keep silently inside their mind's eye to remind the thoughts that I've come to comply. These words, these bars, these bars that I energize. I'm about to amplify the pedigrees that I comprise. Not about to compromise, but to categorize the words from the bottom to the top, from the left to the right. Laid up to ignite the sparks that are so electrified. Laid up to ignite the sparks, I'm so electrified. Keeping the syllabus tight. Play this in reverse backwards to rewind. I'm leaving all the cowards and the haters here to die. It's not a fucking mystery, it's not a surprise. If you forgot, I'm about to rewind. Got a big ass appetite for a lyrical genocide. I'm a misfit, did a reject. I'm a neglected without a single reason why. Each day is another milestone. I'll be reaching new heights up and above in the sky where the clouds reside. I'm up above inside the sky where the clouds reside. Each day is another milestone. I'll be reaching new heights. If I died, I hope there's an afterlife. Today to yesterday, that's tomorrow, and tonight is always get denied. These other rappers haven't even tried. Full of grace, I'm getting closer to the days I pray to listen and decide to strive for the ground schemes and things in your life held down by every vice you find. I hope you never go blind. I hope I never go blind. I hope we never lose our sight. I hope we stay alive and never lose our life. So ritualistic with the fuck I habitualize to your demise. Never need a guidance or any advice. Everything is taken from the highlights of insight to entice. Apply to sacrifice like suicide despite what I describe. Vivid pictures painted to the uncommon signs of what's exactly what I write with no goodbyes inside and outside. It's all the same, just to become the downsides. Hypnotized, the hypnotized. Fakers getting mesmerized just to fly away like butterfly until they realize the daily life it's all a strife. To watch and delight, they excite to become the full mouth that can count. I magnify what I magnify. You better recognize the mic that I gratify. These haters I kept inside the mind, just like a fucking parasite to tantalize. You gotta fuck I verbalize the hype and begin to criticize until I'm satisfied. Bars decompose and begin to putrefy. Bars getting petrified. I'm about to penalize and brutalize just like a lyrical homicide. But they're stupefied and scrutinized. I'm the rectified and loose the thoughts that have to pulverize. Ripping apart the cowards exactly how I fantasize. Got appetite for a lyrical genocide. Idolized by the many keep up the antichrist. These demons I exercise are way no work. These demons I better exercise. No way to justify. I'm about to jeopardize an emprise just to cut it down to size and stuck this down. I don't know what I'm saying.